Che vieja, ¿dónde estás? ¿Qué onda, hijos? Como siempre empezamos con las pinches toses, vale madres. Bueno, hijos, pues vamos a seguirle a Lost in Random. Que lo había desinstalado porque tenía que instalar Life is Strange el lunes.
Hi, kid. You want crispy twigs? Kids love crispy twigs. To answer your question, yes, business is slow.
I got a 50% off.
Shrug! Get your fresh
Cool dice costume, kid. Careful you don't get arrested in it.
Hi, I'm Harry Twofold.
That's a spiffy dice costume, kid. My grandmother told me about him.
Help! Help! I'm being attacked by robots!
No
You
mames, estos
saved
perros.
my bacon there, kid. Look, let me repay you with a deal. I'm looking to trade a weird-looking four-sided skull for a Gubblegregger. That'll be just the thing I need to Gubblegreg my way out of future robot trouble. What do you say, kid? You don't know what a Gubblegregger is? Forget it then, kid. But, you know, do come back if by any chance you happen to find one. You don't know what a Gubblegregger is? Forget it then, kid. But do come back if by any chance you happen to find one.
That is such a creative dice costume. No way, Ronaldo. Are you seeing this?
What's a dice?
I love the Upside Down Town. It's a whole second two-town. And they're all right.
It's a huge mistake. Sorry, you must have been speaking to my other half. I hate it.
By which I mean, it rules. I have made it up. The Upside Down Town is amazing, and I love it forever, and...
I hate it. Worst idea we ever had.
Brilliant in both conception and execution.
Disaster in waiting that will
Make everyone happy.
to die one day so that they can escape this horrible monster city.
And then go to heaven, which will be exactly like the new Upside Down Town. Okay, have a nice
And depressing.
day.
Están locos aquí, güey. ¿Tanto pedo para eso? Bienvenidos a Jugando una película de Tim Burton.
Words for sale. Who wants to buy a word? Here's one for free. Syzygy.
Ahí está este vergas. Necesito cartas.
interest you in a potion?
Déjame subirle un poquito el audio. Se disfruta más escuchando a los personajes. Muy buenas actuaciones de voz, güey. Está muy cabrón, güey.
Wait a minute. I don't know you. I only sell potions to my regular customers. I don't give out my art willy-nilly. You're not from around here, are you? You must feel lost.
It would be logical to give her a summary of the town that she finds herself in.
I was getting to that. Jeez. It would be logical of me to give you a summary of the town you find yourself in. As you may have noticed, we're big into duality here.
Even though it has its not unsubstantial downsides.
By the card makers, I'm speaking, Jorid!
Split personality, though ours is more unfortunate than most. Jared and I don't agree on very much these days. Ah, a keen question suggesting a logical mind. Everyone in Two Town is split, but it's not always the same way. I am fated to always be battling my other half, but even on my worst days, I know that it's fair.
We battle it out and it's a great system. As you can see, Jorid and I are in conflict a lot. We want different things in business, in life, in love.
In that some of us don't want love because it's an illogical distraction.
And some of us want to get mad kissy.
Also, we are at loggerheads over the direction of our business. But not for long. I am working on a potion to decide this once and for all. Yes, a potion to decide who is in charge. Whoever drinks it will be the leader once and for all, regardless of what the dice say.
Which will be me.
You misspoke, as anyone could clearly see that I am intended to be the one in charge. If you simply reason it out, you'll see that...
You know what? I have had it with your condescending and your precious logic!
An emotional and frankly embarrassing response, dare I say, cringe-worthy?
You two enjoy talking. I'm out of here. La 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 la, can't hear you. La 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 la, can't hear you.
Ah, we have a few moments of privacy. There is one thing. That potion I mentioned. I need ingredients to finish it. And I'm afraid time is of some matter because my partner is working on a similar potion. One that will lock me out for good. It's logical, therefore, that I finish my potion first. So, if you'd be so kind as to find what I need before that happens, I would appreciate it. I can barely hear you with these fingers in my ears, but that sounded like a... yes? Excellent. I require 3 bloobs. Unremarkable organisms distinguished by their loud screams. Listen for their sounds, and you'll find them. And don't worry about harvesting them for my experiments. My research indicates that it is actually quite ethical and logical for me to do this. I assure you it makes no difference to them. They loathe their existence all the same. All I require is that you find 3 bloobs for me, and I'll have all that I need. Oh, and there's a mighty reward in it for you. In conclusion, what I've said is highly intriguing, and if I were you, I'd go find those bloobs. Promptly. Farewell, kind stranger.
He's gone, yeah? No, he's gone. We can talk in private. Listen, before you go, that potion that we're working on,
¿Qué onda,
I need
Ambarcito?
ingredients first to finish it. Because as soon as he gets control again, my partner is going to invent a potion to lock me out for good. There's no stopping him. It's logical. So, if you'd be so kind as to find what I need before that happens, I'd be much obliged. Perfect! Oh, perfect! Okay, I'll need 3 bloobs, same as him, but you need to give them to me. Oh, and there's a reward in it for you. I know, it's so intriguing. If I were you, I'd go find those ingredients to discover what it is.
¿Cómo chingan estos? Dejen de pelearse, culeros. Pinches bloops.
Oh,
320, varo. Modificación de mazo, recompensa. A partir de ahora tu mazo tendrá exactamente 15 cartas. Puedes modificarlo en la pantalla del archivador de cartas.
on up my sleeve, in my chest, up my nose, up me... well, everywhere. Let's trade.
And lo, did the number 2 come to random, and lo, it was good. Oh dear, do I ever shut up? And lo, did the number 2 inspire all to praise the Queen for twice as long. And did the Queen bless us with not 1, but 2 towns, and 2 moons rather than simply the boring one. And lo, did my other side have nothing of interest to preach? Quiet you, today is mine.
Behold, the door to Three Town. Alas, the door was sealed shut, and only a roll of a 3 would open it. But Evan's friend was 1 dot short. He could only roll a 1 and a 2, and Evan would have to find a way to upgrade him.
Strange. What's up with these little guys? Well, I wonder if they could fix you.
Roll your dice and defeat all enemies. It's that simple.
Carajo, déjenme terminar la secundaria primero. Estás dentro de un tablero gigante, es un tipo de partida especial donde debes cumplir un objetivo para ganar. El objetivo de este juego de tablero es muy sencillo, lleva la pieza hasta la última casilla. Haz una tirada con Dadelio y el peón avanzará ese número de casillas cuando reanudes el tiempo. Cuando la pieza cae en esta casilla, aparece una burbuja ralentizadora. Cualquier enemigo o proyectil que haya adentro se moverá más despacio. Si mueves la pieza aquí, un pájaro del tesoro sobrevolará la arena. Dispárale para que suelte el tesoro. Consejo, ¿crees que la batalla es demasiado difícil? Modifique la dificultad de combate de menos. tranza, pinche Satanás y pinche Hyrule Warrior?
It seemed as though Dicey was affecting that giant board game.
Slow time bubble has appeared. Incoming treasure birds.
Chingado.
A slow time bubble has appeared.
No es un juego, es una película de Tim Burton. Estoy haciendo como que juego. No me han visto Lost in Random. Chingado, güey. Esto ya es la tercera vez que lo juego. ¿Ya ves cómo no vienes, pincho marcito feo? Ok. El juego, como dije, parece una película de Tim Burton. O parece la película de Caroline. Coraline, ¿cómo se llama? Coraline, ¿no? Pero es un juego que trata sobre una reina que básicamente, a ver, antes existen seis reinos, digamos, como seis mundos diferentes. cada uno está regido por un número. Entonces, los del número uno, pues viven en una utopía o un Holandia, o no sé cómo se llama. Ahorita estoy en Londos, que es como Londres, pero es del 2, Londos. Y así, ¿no? Hasta el 6. La reina, que es la reina que controla básicamente todos los mundos, vive en el 6. Entonces, cuando llegas a cierta edad, la reina lleva un dado negro y tú lo tienes que tirar y el número que salga es a donde te vas a ir a vivir y donde pues se supone que si te sale el 6 es lo más chingón porque ahí vive la reina y ahí está lo mejor, ¿no? Y yo vivía con mi hermana pues, en el número uno, digamos, en el pueblo uno. Entonces le toca a mi hermana tirar el dado y la reina le saca un 6 y la reina se la lleva. Entonces se supone que en estos mundos el azar es lo que cuenta, es lo que vale. Entonces cada cierto tiempo la reina tira el dado. Por ejemplo, hace rato, bueno, en el stream pasado de este juego, la reina tiró el dado y todos los del número 2 se dividieron sus personalidades entre una muy feliz y otra muy trágica y suicida casi casi. Entonces lo que ando haciendo es buscando a mi hermana. Me pelé del pinche de este lugar del uno, ahorita estoy en el 2. También tengo vida social. ¡Ni madres! Eso se acabó. Pues básicamente estoy haciendo eso, buscando a mi hermana. Recompensa máster de la partida. Si hay una pieza, se moverá una casilla más. Luego recibirás otra carta. Oh.
Toke nalkanani. Ja, kesmonaha. Okets bala terminena.
Suena interesante el juego y se ve bueno. Está en PlayStation Plus, ¿sabes? No sé. No, es nuevo, es un juego nuevo. No creo que esté en Plus. Yo estoy jugando la versión de Game Pass. Todavía no quiero abrir ahí, güey.
And lo, did the number two and lo, it was good. Oh dear, do I have a shut up?
Sí, sí es juego nuevo. Acaba de salir hace poquito. Aquí está el pinche los pinche dos caras, ¿no? Entonces, ¿qué me falta, güey? Tengo que conseguir los no sé qué madres.
You can hear that, can't you? That noise! Dang it. I'm trying to sleep, and that blabbed bloob is up on my roof making a ruckus.
Oh.
Lady, you'd do an old man's heart good if you could see your way to clearing those dang bloobs off my roof. All I want to do is nap. I'm old. I've spent more hours awake than anyone, and I deserve some moments of blessed unconsciousness. Quiet unconsciousness. You'll help me, won't you? I'll reward you or something. Thank you, little one. You've made an old man's heart want to fill with hope, which will happen as soon as this old man's ears are no longer filled with cotton to keep that darn noise down. Please don't dawdle now. I'm very old. Quiet down! I'm old and I'm tired, and I demand you respect that.
Un blob. Puede que sea una de las criaturas más inútiles de azar o puede que las autoridades nos hayan hecho creerlo. Ah, bueno, y también antes existían los domadores de dados que desaparecieron. Al parecer yo soy domadora de
Thank
dados.
you, little one.
Básicamente lo que hago es los domadores de dados, como pueden ver con esas tarjetas, pueden cambiar el mundo. Está muy cabrón. Entonces se supone que la única Dice Tamer que quedaba es la reina, pero pues, yo también. Está medio rara la historia, pero está muy bueno, pinche juego.
Come closer, child. I have need to speak to you.
No, vete.
You, child. I believe we can be useful to each other. Oh, not in a direct way, but there is something else you may be able to achieve in the meantime. You see, I've noticed that you have a dice with you. Right. A good act, child. You'll need your wits to survive what's coming, I'd wager. So, let's say, hypothetically, you have a dice, which of course you don't.
No digas eso enfrente del Lawis porque se va a arrancar los calzones y te va a estrangular con ellos. Dice que no es... Yo les dije que era el pinche American Magisalis 3 y se puso como energúmena.
Of course, it's been so long since a true dice has been here. People don't entirely recognize it for what it is. And if these rumors were true,
El 2 lo acabé en stream y puta, güey. Lo amó Lawis, pero bien cabrón.
Folks dimly sense it has value. They treat it as something rare and unique, say a fossil, not knowing its true value, its true nature. I believe someone like yourself could trade for it, or at the very least, trade up to it. Hypothetically, of course. And if you did hypothetically succeed in possessing such a dice, well, I'd be interested, and I'd make it worth your while. Worth your while, indeed. Oh, goodness. You can't, child. But you can trade with me. That's all I'm asking. I've told you all I can. Oh, except...
Sí, ahí anda Lawis, nada más que se hace güey.
Except that I've heard whispers that someone is buying words, and someone else is selling them. And that would be where I'd start. Make yourself useful, child. Trade and trade until, before you know it, you've got your hands on one of those dangerous, awful, deadly dice. And then you give it to me, and I will take care of it.
Pinche mayaya farmera y te quejas de mí. carajo, güey? ¿Dónde está tanta mamada?
All this tunus reminds me of Odd. I promise you, sister, I am coming for you.
¿Dónde están los pinches bloops y esas mamadas?
As she looked up, Even began to realize that Two Town's name was easily twice as literal as she'd suspected. They seemed to be constructing a second town.
I've had enough of this job. Ouch. Okay. All right. Huh? Oh, a dice? Where did you come from, little one?
Let him go! That's right. You better smarten up and look where you're going, alright?
Well, you're very angry for someone so small.
I'm not small. You're a big clumsy giant who goes around sitting on my friends.
Again, I apologize. It was an accident.
Alright, accepted.
Pinche
Trying to
mayaya.
find my sister. I've got to get through that big old door.
Name's Seymour. Haven't seen your sister, though. Thing is, I don't see too much of anything these days, and not since the nanny confiscated most of my eyes. 2 of them for Two Town, she said. Nanny Fortuna's the right hand of the Queen, and has been for years. She's as mean as she is old.
Pinche, esa vieja me da miedo, güey. Está bien.
To people borrowing her super pricey mechanical spider wagon.
Es como la pinche bruja del viaje de Chihiro, güey.
Anyway, once she gave my eyes to
Nada más
the
que más
mayor,
fea.
she disappeared. I haven't heard any news about them since. So, it seems like we both have a reason not to like her. The Civil War and Freedom, you know, tried to desert it and got sentenced for treason. I wasn't doing any good there anyway. I'm a lover, not a fighter. But enough about that. What's up with this? Dice! I haven't seen a real one in years. I see you're missing a couple of pips, little one, if you're gonna go anywhere. You are new, aren't you? Door to Three Town's forever locked. Keeps the district separate by order of the Queen. You'd need to roll a 3 to open it, and since nobody has a dice anymore, well, they stay closed. But your little friend's so close to 3. I could fix you, but I can't. Not unless I get my missing eyes back. Oh, if only a brave dice wielder would find it in her heart of glory to begin a quest to find and return my eyes.
La madre.
Absolutely. I'm certain the nanny passed my eyes on to the mayor. Of course, if she'd given them to the right mayor, getting them back would be easy, but she gave them to that upside-down one. Ugh, what a nightmare. Oh, that's a good one. Listen, even if things were that easy, do you think we'd all be here? Heck no! We'd all be in Sixtown, living the high life, relaxing by whatever it is that Sixtowners relax by. A pool of gold, probably. Sadly, it's not that easy, even. Especially not since that nanny has given my eyes to that nightmare of a mayor. So, yeah, find my eyes, and I can definitely help you. So, you'll help out old Seymour? Thank you, thank you. Be careful with that two-faced mayor. Okay, if you need me, I'll be over at the town square, near the door to Freedom.
Even decided that she felt a kinship with this sad, large monster. He'd been hurt by the same people who took her sister. She had the sense she was the only one who could help him. And she had the sense Seymour could end up helping her too.
¿Dónde chingados están los blobs, güey? ¡Lawis! Conoce al alcalde. Encuentra el segundo blob. Un premio para morir. Se consigue buenos tratos. A la verga.
Low down there. Well met, Even. I am the mayor. Well, one of them, at least.
At last, Even had arrived at the mayor of Town, the administrator of this land, and the alleged thief of Seymour's eyes. Or at least, Even had arrived at his lower extremities.
What brings you to my office today, Even? You're trying to blind your mister with your swollen thighs? Mine a twister for some colon guys? Grind your... why don't you take the elevator and step into my office, Even? It'll be easier to talk.
¿Para qué me sirve el dinero? Para comprar cartas. Las cartas las usas para pelear.
It's so beautiful, the upside down town.
O sea, básicamente es para comprar poderes, para poder pelear. Ah, se atoró. Ah, de hecho creo que ya me puedo comprar otra carta. Vamos a comprar una para que las vean. Tengo 290. La mano del rey. Aparece el poderoso puño de un rey que arrea un buen golpe al rival que tiene delante. Eso está buena. No, es que voy a tener que empezar a hacer mis barajas, cabrón, porque... Convoca un icosaedro diabólico que inflige daño a quien pilla por delante y rebota contra todo lo que choca. Dura 20 segundos. Trío de bombas. Paso 1, aparecen 3 bombas. Paso 2, dispáralas para activarlas. Paso 3, disfruta de los fuegos artificiales. Ese se me hace que está vergas, pero... Libro de cuentos, inventario... Ya estoy lleno, güey. Cambié la de trío de bombas por mis bombas. Ah, fuck, bueno, está bien. Luego le meto mano al pinche. Ya ven, ya cambié mi mazo. ¿Dónde está el pinche blob, güey?
And lo, did the number 2 come to random? And
the
lo,
number 2 and the number 5. Quítate, cabrón. Oh, que la
twice
chingada.
as long. And lo, cows and
Well, have you gotten the ingredients yet? I need all of them. He means I need all of them.
Pero ¿dónde verga los encuentro? Ah, mira, ya hay una.
I got words for sale here. Choice. My rarest word. Ha, that's a tall order. What do you have to offer in trade? Let's hear it. Why?
Todo pendejo su chiste.
789? Oh, 789. Ugh, keep that joke. I don't want it. What do you have to offer in trade? I'm listening. How does a small girl like you know an adult word like that? Adlubescence. Oh, learning it is a pleasure. The breath of the essence sound, the mouth feel of adlube. Oh, the rarity of it. Oh, this is a word I can definitely sell. Tell you what, I'll give you a great word in exchange too. Oblectament. Close. Oblectament. It means a source of delight. For example, learning adlubescence is an oblectament. Thank you again, kid. It's been a pleasure doing business with you. Bye. Beautiful. Use it well, kid. Who wants to buy a word? I got clinic.
Recompensa, la palabra deleite significa un placer para los sentidos. ¿Quién no daría algo valioso a cambio por una palabra así en calle comercio?
Mania looking for a good home here. It means one.
Ah, qué chingados.
Just stay in bed.
Shroud, get your fresh shroud!
Not the one. You wouldn't happen to have anything, would you? A word? Now that's interesting. I've never traded in words before. This could be a whole new marketplace. What's the word? Oh, that is a beautiful word. Oblectament. I would like some oblectament, please. Yes, it is a good word, and that means it has value. Anything with value I can trade. Oh, this is going to be great! Let me compensate you for that word by giving you a Gubblegregor in exchange. They're very futuristic. Imagine not knowing what a Gubblegregor is. Hilarious. You're all right, kid. Good sense of humor. Here's the Gubblegregor. Just be sure not to use it in full reverse. We all know what happens then.
¿Dónde estaba el pinche lobo, güey?
Great, kid.
Recompensa en gumigrego. Con esto puedes gumigregar lo que quieras. También puedes intercambiar en la calle comercio por algo de valor. Aquí está la otra porquería.
Sarah, street socks, get your...
Gumigrego. Es allá arriba, ¿verdad?
Yeah.
Shroud, get your fresh shroud!
Aquí está el lobo, ¿no?
Please, trade the Gubblegregor to me. I'm sure this skull I'm offering is invaluable. It must be. It's darned old. Thank you. Here, have this, fossilized skull, I think. Strangely four-sided. It must have come from some sort of ancient extinct animal. Big Red dug it up a while back before, forget it, it's not important. but this has got to be the rarest thing in all of Two Town. Thanks, kid.
Shrug! Get your fresh shrug!
Voy para el otro lado todo pendejo. Ok.
Shrug! Get your fresh shrug!
I got so many words, kid. Gotta say them.
Impossible! Let me see that. By the card makers themselves, this is a dice. Or rather, it was a dice. Yes, yes, you'll get it, child. A formidable card, fit for a dice wielder. That sounds good, yes. That's piqued your interest, yes. But before I give you this card, I want to say thank you, child. It's been so long since I've seen a dice, even one that's dead like this. That alarms you, doesn't it? Yes, dice can die. We found that out in the No Dice War. It was a catastrophe. The Queen, child, decided that she should be the only one to wield a dice. And so she waged war on them, and on those who'd wield them. And she did not show mercy in victory. When she finds out there's still a dice, and still a wielder, well, she will be apoplectic. And she is not to be toyed with. What happened here, she'll do to you and your friend here. It's not a threat, little one. It's an observation, gleaned from hard-earned experience. Hypothetically speaking, that is. But don't worry, your secret is safe with me. As for this poor dice, I'm going to return it to where it belongs, to the sacred valley of the dice. I suspected as much. There are some of us who remember the old ways, child. We must stay hidden, and we must stay silent. But we exist. The valley is hidden, far below random, and far from the Queen's prying eyes. It's a crypt, a land of the dead, forbidden to all but a few will remember. I'd wager you don't fully know what you travel with. I'm glad to hear it. I hope you are. Goodbye, child. Take care and random rules.
Encuentra el tercer blob. Puta, pues ¿dónde está, güey? ¿Está allá arriba? Pues nada más puede estar aquí, güey. Pero pues, ¿y si avanzo la historia?
Yes, yes, hello. Step into my office, such as it is. Don't mind the thing sticking out of my hat. He's... how best to explain this? I had a lot on my mind about this upside downtown project. It was starting to get out of hand, and then one day he was just there.
I've always been here.
Right. We'd better keep our voices down even, if we are to keep this conversation away from his ears. I'm sure you noticed the changes here even. Our personalities becoming personified now. That's what Royam is. He's growing out of my hat, and I don't know how to stop him. I don't know how to fix this town even, and I don't know why I'm telling you this. Oh, I suppose you just have a face one can trust. In any case, what brings you to the mayor today? What's that, little girl? You want to know how our first-past-the-post democratic system works? Why, I'd be happy to explain it in tremendous detail beginning now. Okay, I think that warded him off. That thing growing out of my hat has a name. Royam. What? Oh, I never thought of that. Anyway, Royam is my opposite side. He's much more, self-assured than I am, which normally would be great, but the things he's doing, I don't know if I can support them. Well, for starters, he's wasting precious time and people on this upside-down project. Secondly, he is bat-dung mad as a hatter, and he freaks me out personally. He's my opposite, but at the end of the day, that's the grand thing about Two Town, isn't it? Everyone's got the other half. It's just like breathing to us. Mostly like breathing. I'm afraid not even. Despite my title, I'm in no position to help you. But well, if you dared, you could try talking to Royan directly. I shouldn't even be mentioning his name. But, well, you need my help, and this is all I can do. I suspect he knows more than he lets on. I'm lowering an elevator for you, even. It's your choice. And good luck.
¿Dónde carajos está el otro pinche blob o cómo se llama esa madre? A la verga.
Greetings, my name is Royan, and I'm in charge. You know I'm the boss because I'm so... big? That doesn't rhyme with charge. You're clearly new at this. You're very rude to point out my struggle. As mayor, I've got lots of priorities to, Stop interrupting me. I almost had it. Ah! Him, the mayor? Don't make me laugh. He's less than the smallest member of my... You call that a rhyme where you come from, little girl? You have met but an idiotic fool. I'm surprised he's not covered in his own... Look, you've broken my flow and made me stop rhyming. I'm busy with the construction of my masterpiece, my legacy, my gift to random of that wondrous second moon, and you're interrupting me? What do you want? Why should I deal with you? I am the designer, builder, overseer of the new Two Town. The better one. Much better than the one that idiot mayor oversees. You want your friend's eyes back, don't you? Good. Very good. There's something you need to know. Here's how this is going to go. There, you see? My rhymes are getting better. I'm struggling with my poem about the moon, and I'd like to have it done real quickly. You know what? That gives me a thought. I'll give you the ice, but you'll have to do... Ah, yes, that's it precisely. Just teach me how to rhyme. In a nice manner. Here's my offer, take it or leave. Bring me a perfect poem about the moon, and I'll grant you Seymour's eyes. Ah, you are good. Yes, that's the deal we have struck. Go find rhymes, and I wish you... I'll think of it eventually. Get to it before I change my mind. It's only temporarily that our interests are... parallel to each other. Farewell, young stranger, and let me give you some advice well earned. Stay out of my way, and you won't get cooked. I was about to say that.
It was a mad quest for an insane, upside-down mayor. But it was all Even had to go on. There were some particular propaganda posters hanging on the walls. Perhaps those could be of inspiration.
My workers are building at a terrific rate. If you ask me, I think that's great. It's nice to see them finally pulling their body mass, metaphorically. Construction is on schedule. Of course it is. I'm the best there is in this construction.
Ah, pinche juego, cómo está bueno, pero no mames.
I've got a card up my sleeve, in my chest, up my nose, up my... well, everywhere. Let's trade.
Guardia baja. Este maleficio debilita a los rivales que están a su alcance. Desaparece pasados 20 segundos. ¿Dónde están Omarcito, Lawis? A ver qué chingados se fueron todos. ¿Qué pasó, perros? ¿A dónde se largaron todos, culeros? Oh, shit. Va a haber vergazos. Que empiecen los reatazos, hijos. Ahora sí, ya van a empezar los vergazos, papus. Ay, hijo de tu puta madre. No mames, no tengo 3 puntos. No, le voy a poder llegar por atrás al culero. ¡Ándele, cabrón! ¡Ajá! Pinche ojete. A la verga, güey. No mames, no me alcanza. Ah, qué hijo de puta madre.
Get him, Dicey! Dicey, over here!
Mames, güey, ya bájenle, ¿no? Bájenle a su desmadre. ¿Cómo ves las peleas, Omarcito? Hijos de la verga, güey. ¡Ah! Cabrones, no mames. Ay. Pinche Satanás, estuvieras en El Salvador, por eso que acabas de decir, ya estarías en el bote. Ahorita como la pinche alerta de las lolis. La alerta que tengo de las lolis del FBI, te hubiera caído el pinche... el ejército.
Oh, my grace! I was pinned down by those vile machines, but now they're scrap. So thank you. The name's Big Red. Even, huh? Well, you're big even to me now. Big's an honorific, you know. Big Red and Big Even. Pleasure to make your acquaintance, kid. What brings you up here to this horrible place, Big Even? Afraid I can't help with either of those, but I got a life here. A precious little life, but it's mine. And now that I can move freely again, I think I'm gonna head back down to Two-Town. See, I have this brother, named Little Joe. That's him. Looks just like me, only he's a jerk. Well, he was going to work up here, but I got sent here instead. He made some sort of deal. Little Joe tricked me. His own twin sister. So now he's down there, and I'm stuck up here, and I hate every minute of it. Oh, I was, for sure.
and I was of two minds about it for a long time. But now I'm just tired. I know what he did was wrong, and I know he knows it too. He probably feels really guilty about it. But I don't want revenge. I just want to leave. I just want to go home. And now I can! Thank you! You've really made a difference in my life, Big Even. Oh, please, take this. It's my way of saying thanks. I'm finally free!
They said it wasn't possible. They said it was a lie. Meet Miss Mystique from Papo's Wild Circus, the woman with 3 personalities. Miss? I could use that word.
Pinche Satanás. ¿Qué pedo, perro?
Build my city in the sky. Go on, don't be shy. We need a new city that's way up at a significant height. All is going according to plan. I truly am Toontown's greatest male individual.
¿Cómo chuchas agarro eso, güey? Puta madre, güey. Está laberíntico este pinche mundo. ahorita regreso por ahí, puta madre, güey.
A good night's sleep is every evening's prize. Sleep twice as well when you wear sleeping eyes. Sleeping eyes? Yeah, I like the sound of that.
Oh!
Game Master's beard, what are you doing up here, kid? What are you doing here? This is an active construction site. You have work to do here, kid. It doesn't matter what your name is. You can't be here, kid. Look, we're all under a tight schedule here. I can't stop work just to escort you home. So,
Nada más por unas viejas
you promise not
vacilotas.
to die or otherwise interfere with
Pues ahí está
work
la
here,
mayaya.
I'll answer some questions for you, okay? But by the card makers, we can't have kids wandering around an active work site. Come on, get going, before my other side pitches in on what to do about you.
Listen to crooner Hairy Harry's new double-length record. Inspired by the new moon of Two Town. It's twice as good as his last album. Croon. That's a nice poetic word.
Ay, güey.
A feast for the senses, a balm for the body, a spiritual bouquet? You simply have to try Crazy Cryptid's chopped cheese blue. Now half price every second Tuesday. Huh. Spiritual bouquet. It's a nice turn of phrase.
There. Even had all the materials she needed to face Royam in a battle of rhymes. But did she have the skill? Well, there was only one way to find out.
Ay, güey. Puerta Treina, Triope, vuelve con Aldecal. Historias con dos caras, a cantar las 40. Carmina Ilustre había caído en una trampa. Su hermana Dosito la había engañado para no tener que ir a Doslón. Ok. Me falta un pinche blob, güey.
She wasn't sure if she was ready, but on the other hand, she wasn't at all certain she'd ever be. So she did the only thing she could. She went for it.
This is it, even. It all comes down to this. If you come at me with a moon poem, you'd better not. Is that really the best you've got? Come back when you've found better rhymes. So, you want to try this again? Very well. It all comes down to this. If you come at me with a moon poem, you'd better not. No, you're clearly
Oh, que la
not
verga, güey.
ready yet.
Puta traducción culera, güey.
So, you want to try this again? Very well. It all comes perfect. Yes, let us begin. We shall pluck the wings from painted butterflies to fan the moonbeams from two towns. Yes, oh, I like that very much. Let's proceed. And we shall be made minions of the moon, to look forward to everything the mayor doth. That is awful poetry. I do not accept it. This
Ay, carajo, güey.
So, you want to try this again? We shall pluck the wings from painted butterflies. Yes, and we shall be made minions of the moon, to look forward to everything the mayor doth. No, 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 no.
Oh, que la chingada.
So, you want to try this again? We shall pluck the wings from paint. Yeah, and we shall be made minions of the moon. Yes, there's no rule that says a poem can't talk up the poet, son. Well done. Now, last verse. And we shall always swear by the 2 moons, for they change each day. The upside down town is the only place that offers such a... No, 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 no. So, you want to try this again? We shall pluck the wings from paint. Yeah, and we shall be made minions of the moon, to look for... Yes, and we shall always swear by the 2 moons. Such perfect rhymes. For a perfect moon. I think I have it, yes. Well done, little poet. You have earned yourself quite a boon. Surprisingly pragmatic. I like that attitude. With this poem, I will be set free. Oh, but of course, I promise you I will dig into that matter. Meanwhile, I want to give you something else. The highest honor in this land. I grant you access to the second moon's staging grounds. Few have ever had the good fortune to tread on that hallowed ground. Go there, admire it, and then I will give you what you seek. Construction is on schedule. Of course it is. I'm the best there is in this construction.
Beautiful, I guess, in its own sort of strange way.
Su pinche luna toda fea, güey. Holy shit, price the moon. Ah, no mames, que hay otro. ¡Oh, no! ¡Chingas a tu madre! Mames, pinche mapa está enorme, güey. Esto es apenas la segunda pinche misión, güey. Bueno, la segunda ciudad son 6, güey. No mames.
Razor stakes with a new card. Manny's got what you need.
¿Qué pedo, viejillo? Ay, güey, 590. Por fin vamos a poder comprar esta. ¡A huevo! ¡A huevo! ¡A huevo, perros! ¡Ay, cabrón! Tequeten, 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 tequeten. Ay, güey. Chincheta dorada. Che vieja, ¿qué son estas horas de llegar? Un regalito por ser una cliente tan fiel. Puedes usar una chincheta dorada en la dimensión con arriba abajo para guardar una carta en tu mano. Hasta la próxima vez que se lance el dado. Cuantas más chinchetas tengas, más cartas podrás guardar. Ok. Miren esta che vieja, ¿qué horas va llegando, hijos? Conste, conste. Natalia Auxiliadora. Aparece una campana sanadora que cura a la domadora si está cerca del efecto. Dura 60 segundos. Oh, está chido. Venganza de Villacuatro. Aparece el vengativo espíritu de Villacuatro. Se mueve despacio, inflige daño a los rivales que se encuentra. Órale, pinche viejo lesbiano.
So this was the famed second moon, Mayor Royam's masterpiece. It was actually kind of a trap.
Ah, qué pinche viejo culero. Déjenme cambiar mi mazo, güey. Porque traigo... Este, ¿no? Este, si hay una pieza, se moverá una casilla más. Luego recibirás otra carta. Ni uso esa mamada, güey. It's a trap. It's a trap. Che vieja, no me haces caso.
Roll your dice and lead the playing piece into the structure of Ryan's second moon. That can't be right.
A la madre, güey. El objetivo de este juego de tablero es llegar hasta la última casilla con tu pieza y destruir la luna de Aldecal. Tienes que cruzar 3 arenas para llegar al final. A veces puede salir una carta que hará aparecer a un rival e impedirá el paso de tu pieza. La carta desaparecerá cuando hayas derrotado al rival. Si pisas esta plataforma recibirás un arcochinas. Si mueves tu pieza a esta casilla, una bandada de aves bombarderas sobrevolarán la arena, soltarán bombas tanto si estás debajo como si les disparas. Okay.
The playing piece is blocked by an adversary. Destroy the adversary to advance.
Vaya, hijos de su pinche madre, güey. Hasta que me dieron una pinche carta que sí voy a usar. Ándele, cabrón. Espérense, verga.
The playing piece has broken the wall.
Nada, nada. Vieja grosera.
The playing piece is blocked by an adversary. Destroy the adversary to advance.
Pinche chango, cabrón.
The playing piece is blocked by an adversary. Defeat the adversary to advance.
A la verga, güey. Cómete eso, perro. ¡Ah, hijo de la chingada! Ya son dos pinches culos. Esto se está llenando de cabrones. ¡No! ¡A la verga! Ya denme la espada, culero. Ah, qué cabrón, güey. Le salió en la espalda. Qué pinches culeros, güey. ¡Ah, la verga! ¡Qué perras, güey! Hijo de puta madre. ¡Se rompió mi espada! ¡Qué cabrón, güey! ¡Ah! ¿Qué pedo con las peleas, güey? Se pusieron bien rabiosas. No mames, güey, déjenme pararme. Carajo, güey. No mames, ¿cómo es posible, güey?
The blocking adversary has been defeated. The playing piece can now advance.
Chiquito. Vamos a volarles el culo a estos hijos de su pinche madre.
Here come the bombers. More bombers.
Este hijo de la verga nomás no se quiere morir.
A new opening has been opened.
¿Qué pedo con esta mamada, güey? Ya llegó el bleed. No, para, es niña. No tiene eso para andar estrangulando culeros.
The playing piece is blocked by an adversary. Destroy the adversary to advance.
Que me matan, cabrón.
A bubble that slows time appeared.
Ya tu madre, güey. El chinguero de cartas, papu. No se puede ahí.
The bridge has been broken. Incoming bombers.
No. ¡A la verga! No me dan espada, pinches ojetes. Ay, vete a la verga, pinche morra.
The game is almost over, but who will win?
Ah, pinche azar me está jugando en contra, cabrón. A las repuñetas. A huevo, papu. Ahora sí el azar me jugó a favor, güey. Ya tengo mi espada y aparte la puedo hacer más poderosa.
Playing peace has broken the wall.
La puta madre, güey. Órale, pinche viejo, por andar de mamón.
Even had a feeling she had broken the moon, and that somehow Mayor Royam wasn't too happy about that. Oh, feeling confirmed.
No, toca boss fight. A la verga, qué pedo.
Even, what did you do? At one moment, Royam was a part of me, overseeing the construction. And in the next, he torn himself free and went off howling at the moon. There's no saying what he's capable of now that he's free from my influence. You taught him to rhyme? Oh no, there's no telling what he'll do now. Be very careful, Even. I don't know what happens next. We're in uncharted territory here, whatever you do. Be careful.
Yes, of course. Never fall down. You've built it with Manny's help.
Puta madre, güey, dejé el pinche micro apagado. Como les dije, hasta aquí llegamos, hijos. Ya son 2 horas y media, güey. El pinche juego está muy bueno. Pero ya, vamos a dejarlo aquí. Me toca hacer mis diarias del Final 14, güey. Y pues yo creo que ya estamos cerca del final de Final 7, así que vamos a ver qué chingados. Ahorita regresamos, no se vayan. ¿Cómo ven, hijos? ¿Les gustó el juego Lost in Random o no? ¿Sí o no? Ustedes díganme, aunque no esté transmitiendo, estoy viendo el chat. Coméntenme ahí qué chingados. Ahorita regreso, no se vayan.